What's up, guys? Welcome back. Today is an exciting video. I'm here at Gary Human's Honda in Daytona Beach, Florida with this 2026 Honda Passport. Now, it has been completely redesigned. One of the most anticipated vehicle of the year. It goes against the midsize two-row SUV. This particular one is a Trailsport, which is more off-roady, and it goes against like the Toyota 4Runner. Is it a better choice? Well, I don't know. I'll let you decide, but let's take it on the complete tour of this vehicle. We're going to start with the exterior, interior, technology, and the test drive at the end of this video. So if you like watching stuff like this, don't forget to check out the rest of my channel, hit that like and subscribe button. Now let's get back to this. And here it is, guys, 2026 Honda Passport. How cool does it look? Now, I'm a Honda guy myself. If you know anything about me, I own a 2025 Honda Pilot. This is probably my 6th or 7th Honda. I used to work for a Honda dealership back in the day from 97 to about 2014 or 15. So I've seen the first generation, second generation, and I've seen the third generation Honda Passport, which, you know, just got replaced by this. So technically, this is the 4th generation one. And let's take a look, because I think they've made some really cool changes. First of all, as far as the design of it, now it looks like a proper SUV, and especially with this Trailsport model, it looks like it can do some serious off-roading as well. So let's take a look and see what's going on. These amber daytime running lamps. This is what Honda teased about 6-7 months ago on their ad, and a lot of people got excited about it, and they kept it, which is really good. They also have the LED lights, LED fog lamps right there at the bottom. And if we continue scrolling down, you see those orange recovery hooks. And we also have a set of skid plates underneath and this different color bottom portion of the bumper. Overall, it's a great looking vehicle. You can see the Passport logo kind of stamped into this ash green color front bumper. Now we have the big Honda logo, Trailsport, right on the side, and this trim right on top. Even though it's non-functional, it looks pretty cool as well. What I'm really excited about is what's underneath the hood. And that's because some of the competitors, not to mention any names, Toyota decided to go with a smaller displacement turbocharged 4-cylinder, but Honda stuck with the naturally aspirated 3.5-liter V6, 285 horsepower, 262 pound-feet of torque. We have a 10-speed automatic transmission. We have the variable cylinder management system and IVTM4 all-wheel drive system in here. Now, the gas mileage is about 20, not the best, not the worst. And I'm definitely going to take it for a spin at the end of this video so you can see how quiet it is. We have the hood struts holding the hood nice and tall, and we have some sound insulation underneath there as well. And as we take a walk around this vehicle, see the side profile of it. It looks like what Honda Passport used to look like in the Isuzu Roadie Honda Passport days, which is a good thing. More square, more proper SUV look. I love this ash green color. It really pops on this. And this Trailsport model, of course, it's the more off-road oriented one. Let's take a look and see as far as the wheel and tires, because there's some special things about it. We have 18-inch wheels and a lot of rubber on the tires. So those are general grabber tires. We have the 275 by 60 as far as the tire size, and we have the off-road tuned suspension. And if you see around it, the cladding is really cool shape, and it continues at the bottom of this vehicle to protect it from being scratched by some of the terrain. Now, of course, this is still a unit body design, so this is not a typical off-roader you see on some of the trucks like the 4Runner. However, let's face it, guys, 95% or more people will never take it on serious off-roading. Maybe go on the grass on the gravel road. Maybe you need to get to the campsite. This is more capable than that. I mean, I've seen some videos where they actually did some rock crawling, rock crawling on it, and it was able to actually make it through the trails. Now, I would like to do some testing. However, this is not my vehicle, and this is a brand new one. Actually, it's for sale right here at Gary Evans Honda. Let's take a look and see what else is going on. We have the black mirrors with the turn signals, blind spot assist. We have the black door handles and the roof rails. Now, of course, in order to make it usable, you need the crossbars over there, and pretty cool looking vehicle on the side here. And of course, we have a brand new rear end as well. Take a look right here from the side. It's straight down, giving you the maximum cargo capacity. Like a lot of the vehicles are kind of slanted in the back. Not this one. I like it. I like the lights of it. They're LEDs, of course, and we have the LED tail lamps, LED reverse lights and turn signals. Passport is stamped in at the bottom of the gate. We have the Trailsport on the right hand side. Again, the matching color to the front bumper right at the bottom of the rear one as well. And we have a tow hitch. It has 5,000 pounds towing capacity, and we have the rear view camera. Kind of wish that they hid that rear wiper underneath that gate spoiler, but let's open it up and see how much room we have. Of course, power lift gate opens up, revealing over 40 cubic feet of cargo space. Now we have the cargo cover in here, that's removable. We have the optional Passport all-season cargo mat right here, and here underneath we have the temporary use spare tire. As you can see, you can also get the real spare tire and kind of mount it on the side here if you are planning to take it off-road, but for the everyday use you don't need that. The seats are 60-40 split, and if you folded them down, you're going to have over 100 cubic feet of total cargo space. Let's see what we have for passengers. I'm going to start with this rear door panel. A lot of things going on in here. We have this pretty cool trim right in the top. We have the fabric inserts, leather wrapping, contrast stitching, and in typical Honda fashion, we have a bunch of little cubbies for extra storage here. We have a Passport down here on the door sill, and let's take a look and see what's going on the interior. I actually love the way that they designed these seats. We have this orange accents right in the middle. We have fabric on the sides, leather in the middle. We also have the, of course, the armrest with the cup holders. And right here in the back of both driver and passenger seats, we have an additional seat back storage, 2 USB Type-C ports, 115 volt outlet, and your own vents for the rear passengers. Perfectly flat floor so 3 people can sit in comfortably, and we also have this huge panoramic sunroof here. Let's see if I can fit behind the driver. And there's definitely no shortage of room behind the driver's seat. Now, I'm almost 6 feet tall. Adjusted the seat to my regular comfortable driving position. And look at this. Plenty of room as far as the knee room. And I'm also very comfortable as far as the headroom right here and the shoulder room. So no shortage of room in the back seat at all. Let's see what's going on in the interior in the front, and listen to the sound of the closing door first. Boom, that's nice and solid. Pretty heavy door too. On the door panel, same setup as in the back, with the addition, of course, of window mirror lock controls. We have 2 memory seat settings, and again, lots more storage. Passport in the front door sill as well. We have the power adjustment for the seats. Now, Trailsport, again, embroidered in this headrest, looking really good. We have this orange accents, and we have the fabric trim around, looking really sharp. That continues throughout the vehicle. We also have the brand new interior. Let me jump inside. I'll show you the rest of it. And here it is, guys. The interior has been completely redone as well. The one thing that pops really is this huge screen. We'll get to it in just a minute, but let's take a look at the design elements. I like this large vents on the side. We have this inserts that match the door inserts right here with the fabric. We have the shelf that is lined with rubber, so you can put something in it and it's not going to roll around. Now, this is soft touch materials right here. We have Passport spelled out right here underneath the screen. 12.3-inch screen with Google based infotainment system. And let's move over to the steering wheel. I like the size of the steering wheel. It's good. We have the contrast stitching. Trailsport right here at the bottom. Now with the volume control, we have the cruise control on the other side, and of course we have the regular stocks for your lights, turn signals, and wipers. Digital display here. And let's see what we can do here on the left hand side. In this particular case, you have the tachometer, speedometer on the right hand side. So you can scroll down. We have the brightest settings, vehicle stability mode, gauge display mode. I'm going to see what we can do. Speed, distance, unit height, show, gauge design. So we have the round or bar. Now the round one, more classic one, round minimal and bar minimal and minimal completely. Let's see what that looks like. There's pretty much nothing on it. I prefer the round ones, but you can set it up to what you like. Now on the other side, we have what's playing right now, and you can change that to AM, FM, USB, phone, back, and then we have Bluetooth, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. With both of them have the wireless capabilities. We have Alexa that's built in, and customized display back and phone. Now moving on to this big display right here, let's see what's going on. So here's your home screen as far as maps, and here's your Google Maps. All right, so perfect. I mean, I love the Google-based infotainment systems. A lot of manufacturers are going for it, and I think it's a smart thing to do. And of course, we have the Google Assistants, Apple CarPlay, press and hold to add different items to this side menu if you'd like to. So these are the frequently used apps can be placed here, the shortcut. So I'm going to close that up. I'm not going to do that, but here are the different apps that you can put in here. And then we can go back here to the home settings. Now, phone, FM, Play Store, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, Alexa, Google Assistants, vehicle settings, general settings, profile settings, Bluetooth audio. Okay, typical system that we've seen on some of the other, like the top of the line Accord Tourings. You can set up a Wi-Fi hotspot with AT&T plan, Honda Link, all apps, so different customization in here. What I'm really curious about is the rear view camera. All right, so this is probably where I'm going to have a bit of an issue with it, just like I do on my Pilot. So this is not the best quality camera, and a kind of shame on Honda because they're capable of making a lot of different electronics in the vehicles perfect, but not this one. All right, so yeah, I think this is something that needs improvement. Again, I mean, it looks decent, but it's not the best. And this, by the way, is just a Trailsport model. This is not the Trailsport Elite. On the higher trim levels, which we're going to do separately, you're going to have the Trail Watch cameras. You can have the front view camera, the 360, the whole 9 yards. Maybe that's going to be a better quality. We're going to check and see. Okay, get out of the camera thing. Down here at the bottom, you have a bunch of shortcuts for your climate control. I'm actually happy about this, that they left this volume and power knob right here. Down here at the bottom, we have the shortcuts for your climate control. Okay, pretty self-explanatory. We have a tri-zone climate control, 1 in the back and 2 in the front. We have the heated seats, no ventilated on the Trailsport model, 2 USB Type-C ports. Again, we have the 12-volt outlet, wireless charging. I actually like the detail also as far as the trim, and the typical Honda gear shifter. The drive modes, I'll show you what they are. We have the auto start stop feature. We can turn that off, and we have the hill descent assist, electronic parking brake hold, pretty decent size cup holders, and we have more room in the glove box, not the glove box, but the center console. Now we have the Honda remote. Now we've seen that before. Lock, unlock, remote start, and open the gate. That's basically what you have in here. Now different drive modes. Let's see what we have. So Econ, normal, sport. Okay, now we have snow, trail, sand, and tow. So we have several different modes that we can utilize depending on what kind of driving you do. I kind of have a similar setup on my Honda Pilot as well. Of course, it's not as cool as this one, I got to tell you this. Okay, so we have the auto dimming mirror, but we don't have a home link here. I believe there was a home link. There's a Honda Link compass that might be built in somewhere in there, but not on the mirror like it used to be. And then we have the power panoramic sunroof. Now it opens up the shield first, and then we can Get some fresh air. We have some windshield here as well. Now we have a SOS. Turn the lights on. These are the LED lights. Sunglasses holder, and another thing we have is illuminated mirror right here, guys. Well, this is the interior of this 2026 Honda Passport. Let's talk about pricing. Take it for a spin. So before we take it for a quick spin here, unfortunately, around this parking lot only, but it's going to be enough for me to get the feel of this vehicle. Let's talk about the different trim levels and pricing. So RTL is the base trim level on the Passport, starting at $44,750. RTL with the towing package, $45,450. RTL Blackout, $45,950. Trailsport, which is the one that I'm sitting in right now, $48,450. Trailsport Blackout, $49,650. Trailsport Elite, we have $52,450, and Trailsport Elite Blackout, $53,650. So actually, here, let's talk about this pricing while driving here. I'm going to take this for a quick spin around this parking lot. But pricing, comparing, let's say, to a Toyota 4Runner, right? Which, a lot of people compare the Passport to the 4Runner. Same category, two-row, mid-size SUV, non-luxury. Toyota 4Runner has starting in about mid-40s as well. So starting at about the same. But once you start adding options to it, once you start going with the higher end models, and maybe we can exclude the TRD Pro and the Trail Hunter, as these are typical off-road vehicles, which, probably more, capable off the road than this Passport right here. But those are in the high 60s, so about $10,000 more. And even if you look at the limited model, it's going to be in about $60,000. So it's more money comparably equipped than the Passport, and it has the 4-cylinder engine. Now, I'm going to do a quick off-the-line acceleration here in this empty parking lot. And just to see how the pickup and go is, I have a pretty good idea. As I said, I own the Pilot. Let's see if that's going to be the same. Yeah. There's plenty of power here for merging in traffic. There's no shortage of it. Naturally aspirated, so it's a linear power delivery. We don't have to wait for that turbo to spool in. The power is there, no problems. Now we have the more aggressive tires, so I'm trying to listen for that sound. And there is a slight hum, which is to be expected if you are having those larger tires on the vehicle, but it's not overwhelming, and it's not bad at all. One other thing that I want to check out in here is the turning radius. So I'm going to count some parking spaces here for you. Park this vehicle right here and turn the steering wheel all the way to the left. And we're going to count the parking spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4 and a quarter. 1, 2, 3, 4, and just a little bit. So just over 4 parking spaces to turn this vehicle completely around. This is really nice. I like it. One other thing is this vehicle, like the Trailsport, comes with the noise absorbing windshield. And if you go with the Trailsport Elite, it has the side windows as well. One of the issues that I have with my Pilot is that it's not super quiet. It has some road noise. It has some engine noise. I feel like this Passport right here is better insulated for the road noise and the engine noise than my Pilot. This is it. I'm going to do another review of the top of the line trim, just kind of comparing to see what we have. And that's going to be the Trailsport Elite. This concludes this quick test drive. If you like more driving impression, I'm also doing the Trailsport Elite, which is the highest trim level. I'm going to take it on the road to see how that handles. So if you want more driving impressions, that's going to come up in the next video. Well, I hope you like this, and I hope you learned something about this brand new 2026 Honda Passport. And if you did, don't forget to check out the rest of my channel, hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you in my next video. Cheers.